Sorry, guys, if you were in the last live stream. I don't know, something happened with the connection, I'm guessing, but, you know, so I had to start a new live stream. Connection seems to be bad for some reason, but hopefully this one, I apologize, you guys. I guess the connection was bad. My connection is really messing up right now. I'm not sure why, but again, they can't stop it. So I apologize, you guys. Hopefully, everyone can get back in the live stream once again. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if other people can get back in the live stream again. I apologize, Glowing Goddess. I apologize, Natalie. Miss Jones. We're still in Mercury retrograde. Maybe that has something to do with it. Hey, they might have something to do with it. Let's see if they can get all back in. I'll give them a little bit of time. Okay. Thank you for your patience, you guys. For those of you in the live stream right now, again, if you have any questions, just let me know and I can answer them for you right now. Okay. Anything you want to talk about. Like I said, this live stream is for you. Let me know. Make sure it's not messing up again. Oh, Glowing Goddess, your planet is Mercury. Is that what your chart is ruled by? Did I do your chart, Glowing Goddess? Did I do your chart? Miss Jones, Reiki is not necessarily my specialty. Okay. But I can, I can teach you the fundamental basics of Reiki. But as far as me personally, Reiki's not really my specialty. I'm more like, my specialty is more tarot and astrology. Okay. Working with energy, sometimes I struggle with that myself. But again, as far as the information on that, Reiki is very powerful, but it's not my specialty. Like I said, I stay in my lane. My lane is tarot and astrology, also dealing with health, health and detox and learning how to detox the body properly, learning how to lose weight properly, and get your body, your organs functioning again, being an herbalist. So again, astrology, tarot, also the occult information, you guys, that I teach you about. Okay. Bandit Bandana, I do charge a fee for the astrology readings. Okay, so it's not just going to talk about your past life. The astrology reading goes over a multitude of things in your life. Okay, there is a charge for that. Okay, so it's not just about your past life. It's everything. Okay, everything in your life. We're going to talk about your relationships. We're going to talk about your health. We're going to talk about career. We're going to talk about home life. We're going to talk about past life. We're going to talk about future destiny, like what you need to be focused on now. So your astrology reading would cover all these things. Okay. So if you would be interested in that, bandit bandana, please email me. And my email is occulthealing22@gmail.com.
I actually don't think I have it in the description of this video. So what I will do is I will put that in the description of this video. Hold on one second, you guys. Let's see if I can do that while I'm live. I'm not too sure. Okay, hold on. Thank you for your patience again. So I'm gonna just put it in the description real fast. Email for consultation. Save changes. Okay. So it should be in there. I guess you might have to refresh the page. I'm not too sure. Okay. Sorry for this squeaking noise, guys. I need a new computer table. Okay. Oh, Glowing Goddess, I meant Bandit, because Bandit asked me for that. Okay. All right, let me go back up. Okay, so I can look at some of these comments. Love Sky. I don't know the exact juicer I have off the top of my head. Okay. But I'll tell you this though. All good, a good juicer is gonna cost you like about $100 or so. Okay. A good one is I think the one that I bought, which I just bought a new one recently, the last one I bought was about I believe it was about $130. Okay, so again, it's an investment, guys. Like I always tell people, don't be scared to invest in yourself. Invest in a good juicer. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be one of those things that change your life. Okay. Yeah. So if your comment is to me, I was speaking about it. Okay. Time Coast Travel. Thank you for coming to the live stream, Time Coast Travel. You're asking Akashic Records and Inner Awakening. Do you know anything about that? The Akashic Records is the universal mind. It's just another name for the universal mind. Okay. So tapping into that, I was saying that in the last live stream that got messed up. The connection got lost, and I apologize again for that. But to tap into that, you're going to have to relax the conscious mind, which is the ego, the frontal cortex, the thinking part of you. Okay. So you're going to want to relax it. Of course, you cannot destroy it. You cannot get rid of the ego. You need the ego to survive. That's your preservation of self. But you need to put your ego in the passenger seat. Okay. So when you're in meditation, I was explaining this to somebody that was in the live stream, but when you're in meditation, right, you're shutting off your conscious mind, you're relaxing it so your subconscious mind can connect to the universal mind, which is the Akashic Records. Okay. Now, the Akashic Records, of course, is all the knowledge that the universe has from every generation of all time. Okay, so this is why when you're getting these ideas, when you're getting these when you're getting information, you want to have a notepad next to you after your meditation, guys. Okay. And Inner Awakening, it's the same thing. Literally, awakening just means you're becoming your higher self. Like I said, nobody is fully awake. If you were fully awake, you wouldn't be on this planet anymore. You're becoming awake. All right. Because if you're truly fully awake, that means you won't have to learn anymore. In turn, you will not have to be on this physical plane. This physical plane, you're on this physical plane to learn and to grow. All right. So if you so-called don't have to grow anymore, you will not no longer exist. Okay, but most of us, we keep coming back to this physical plane because we're not getting it right. We reach the end of our lives, then we come back again. All right. So the main thing is to try to, uh, like I said, paying attention to these techniques, paying attention, being aware, not running away from people. Shine your light. All right. Yeah, glowing goddess. Of course, it would be really fun for all of us to get together. Like I said, I will be trying to organize some of this. Okay, trust me. Keep in. Uh, please be patient with me. Like I said, I have a lot of things I need to organize, but I will be organizing a meet and greet sometime soon. For those of you in the Philadelphia area, though, as of right now, I will be having a networking event coming up soon as well, where it's going to be a lot of reggae music in the background playing. It's going to be at a happy hour where I'm getting uh, a lot of people in the local area, which is for like networking for business and stuff like that. So if you are in the Philadelphia area, you can hit me up about that too. Like I said, it's going to be at a happy hour, a nice spot, a nice lounge where we can all get together and speak about business. But it's not so much connected to spirituality; it's more connecting business wise. Because again, for those of you who have taken my session on how to make money from home and how to make money online, networking is very, very important. You already know that. Networking. Okay, so people can hire you so you can work from your phone. So you can work from your laptop and you can be in Hawaii and say, okay, I gotta handle some business for 15 minutes, literally for the whole day. You just do some work for 15 minutes and your whole day is done. Okay. Okay. City of Dreams, you're asking, how can I program my subconscious mind faster? All right, well, you're going to have to put in more work. Literally, there's no shortcuts to anything. I wouldn't lie to you guys. I know there's a lot of people making a lot of promises and stuff like that, telling you, uh, there is shortcuts. You can do this in 2 minutes. You can do this in one day. But there's no shortcuts. Programming your mind, that means you need to uh, and how you program yourself is you tell yourself something over and over again, or you see yourself over and doing something over and over again. Okay. So that's how you program your mind. All right. So literally, so if you're trying to program your mind saying, I'm so happy that I'm reaching my higher self, or I'm so happy that I'm more confident in myself. What you're going to need to do is in the morning time, you want to write this down and you want to recite it 3 times. Remember the power of three. The 3 is manifestation. So say it 3 times in the morning as soon as you wake up. I'm so happy that I'm confident in myself. I'm so happy that I'm expanding my confidence every day. Okay, then before you go to sleep, or also throughout the day. See, I have notifications on my phone to remind me to recite affirmations. Of course, your affirmations need to be said in a way like you already have them. So it's like I'm so proud of myself that I'm confident. I'm expressing confidence every day. So I have notifications. I have about 8 notifications throughout the day where I get the notification and I look and I say my affirmation. You program yourself faster by putting in more work, putting in more energy, okay, over and over again. Because what's in your mind right now, what's in your subconscious mind is things that's been told to you over and over again, over and over again. Okay, so in return, you need to combat that by saying your positivity over and over again, even more, and then watching what else is coming in. Remember, be aware of things that is coming in. Okay. Love Sky, you're asking, what would you call if somebody offends you or looks at you a certain way, then they end up tripping or bumping into something or getting hurt? Could this be an energy you possess but don't know it? Hey, it could be. It could be your ancestors. Could be your ancestors. Remember, for those of you who are who are contacting your ancestors and raising your vibrations. Like, again, for the people that had a session, that had sessions with me, and I told you, if you want to get into rituals and stuff like that, the first thing you need to do is contact your ancestors. Yes, your ancestors will protect you. Okay, that's why I tell you, you don't have to be fearful of anything. You don't even have to get angry at people anymore. All right. And, use your anger for your use. Don't waste it on somebody else who's expressing anger to you. Take that anger and go create with that. Okay. Take that anger and put yourself into success. Don't waste your anger on somebody else. Your ancestors, Saturn will also handle that. Okay. Especially you people who have Saturn in Libra. If you have Saturn in Libra, literally, because Saturn exalts in Libra. Saturn represents karma too. Saturn, look, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Okay, just be fair and balanced to people. For you, those of you who have Saturn in Libra. All right. Okay. There a way to cast for astrology pre-Gregorian calendar? Um, 7C, 7N, 7 Saturn. I'm not sure what your question is. Okay, just reword that a little bit better, please. I'm not sure what you're asking. Is there any way to cast for astrology pre-Gregorian calendar where they added extra time? I'm not sure what that is. Um, I'm not sure what you mean by that comment. Peace, Nubian Devi. Thank you for coming in to the live stream. But yeah, 7C, 7N, 7 Saturn. Please, I'm not understanding your question. Okay. Again, guys, any questions that you have, any spiritual questions that you have, please let me know. Again, I know you guys have been getting. Uh, is astrology still credible if the timeline has always is astrology still credible if the timeline has always been off? Um, the timeline the timeline has nothing to do with astrology though. Like, are you talking about our history's timeline? I'm not sure what you mean. The I'm not sure what you're meaning. Are you talking about history's timeline? 7C, 7N, 7 Saturn. I'm not, are you got to let me know if you're talking about history's timeline. But if you're talking about history's timeline, that has nothing to do with astrology. Okay, so it wouldn't connect. Astrology is way, way older than the basic history that we know of. It goes way past that time. Okay. Love Sky, you're saying my Saturn is in Scorpio. I feel bad sometimes, but it is what it is. Thanks. You should add super chat so we can donate much easier. Yeah. Ever since Love Sky, ever since my channel got hacked, I got points taken off of my channel. This is why my reach is lower right now. But again, I'm bringing it back up. But that hacker did do some damage to me. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not allowed to do super chat right now. Okay. Because there's points taken off because I got hacked. All right. It actually took me a while to even get back into my account because they were saying it wasn't me, so I had to fight and fight just to get back on my channel. When I got on the channel, I'm like, yeah, look, man, it took a whole lot of effort, you know. Um, Emeralds of Wisdom. What tarot card would you like to speak on? Okay. Because yeah, we can get into more tarot card. You know, uh, I believe that last live stream I was on. I'm trying to remember the tarot card that I left off. But Emerald of Wisdom, you can let me know what tarot card you want to speak on. What meaning you want to speak on. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look on my phone because I forget exactly what tarot card I left off. on. So let's see. Rider. Because I don't have my tarot cards on me right now. So I'm gonna just go to Google Images and we're gonna find out. So yeah, let me know what tarot card you want to speak on, because again, that's one of the things that I specialize in is tarot, but on a deeper esoteric level. Okay, I tell people all the time that the tarot is not psychic reading; it's deeper than that. Okay, it's way more important than that. It's a journey. Okay, the tarot is a journey. Hangman, Death card, Tower card. Okay. So, all right. So, what I want to talk about the Death card, because I'm glad you brought that up, because there's so many misconceptions about the Death card. Um, See, the Death card, when you bring it up in a reading, it doesn't mean physical death. Okay. It's like Pluto. We're talking transmutation. Okay, where you have to destroy, in order for you to become a new self, you need to destroy the old self. That's what the death card is speaking on. All right. It's called a death. It's like the resurrection. Okay. The death card is telling you need to shed your old skin. Okay. You need to shed the past. You're too stuck to the past. The past you needs to be executed. That's what the death card is speaking on. Okay. So it all comes into the context of the reading. But remember that. Okay. Study that card, look at that card, and don't be fearful of the card. Okay. Now the hangman. All right, this is the session of being in this world but not of it. Okay, because even in the scriptures they tell you that most people are walking upside down. Okay, now what does this mean? It's a metaphor. Remember, a lot of these old scriptures and a lot of these old teachings and ancient scripts are speaking in metaphors. The hangman is a symbol for being in this world of not but not of it. Everybody's walking one particular way. When you become the hangman, you're walking on the ceiling. You're walking above. This is why, if you look at the picture of the hangman, he has a glowing around his head, signifying that he's illuminated. Okay, he's above the fold. He's walking on the sky. All right, so it's a message to you saying that be of this world but not of it. People are going to be walking down. The multitude of people are going to be walking in one direction. The multitude of people are going to be walking this way. All right, you want to turn yourself up, and you in return will become illuminated. That's what the hangman is telling you. Okay. Low Sky, remember I learned from you about the exchange of energy and currency. Extremely important. Nothing is free. All about balance, give and take. I seen my aunt fall apart by doing things for free. Yes. I tell people all the time, if you're always looking for something for free, if you're always, all these people want to get consultations and stuff and they want it for free, that just signifies in my mind that you're not ready for spirituality yet. Okay, not saying that I won't give stuff out for free. Like I told you, I'm going to give the book out for free because, again, I'm repaying all my supporters. I'm repaying all the people that set up sessions with me. I'm repaying all of my supporters. All right. So, not saying that you can't do anything for free, but the moment people are, that's what they're looking for. They want me to do all this work for them as far as like an astrology reading or something like that. Not saying that I never gave out astrology readings or sessions for free either, but it has to come from the heart. Okay. You shouldn't feel obligated to do things for no charge, because this is your energy. You have to use a considerable amount of energy. All right. And of course, time out your day. Remember, loss of time is worse than loss of money, because you never get time back, but you can get money back, guys. I try to tell you guys, we have to get practical. We have to be in the middle between the yin and yang. We have to be masculine and we have to be feminine at the same time. So we have to be practical and we have to have spiritual Yeah, sorry again, guys. This connection does not want to stay on. So I'm gonna try to fix this up. Yeah, I apologize. Maybe it is Mercury retrograde. Apologize. I had to, switch where I was at, um, and see if that worked. Maybe that's what's going on. I'm not too sure, but forgot exactly what I was speaking on before that happened. But again, I thank you guys that stayed in the live stream. Let me see some of these comments before I went out. Hold on one second, guys. Close these windows. Okay. Thank you, Nubian Devi. Thank you for saying that. Yes, it is a lot of energy to really, you know, uh, do a lot of this, and especially astrology reasons. This is astrology readings. This is why astrology readings are really, really expensive, but I still charge under. Um, I do not. I try to make things accessible for people, not charging people $600 like most others would for an astrology reading. I try to make it as accessible as possible so you guys can learn this information. Okay. uh, okay. Again, for the guys, for the people that are in the live stream right now, do you have any questions? Any questions? Anything you want me to speak about? Speak about again? Please let me know. Again, like I said, the session keeps messing up. The connection keeps messing up. It might just not be a good day to be on live. So I might shut it down for good just so it doesn't happen again and hop on another day, maybe tomorrow, if I have the time. So before I go, though, if there's anything you guys want me to speak on, let me know now and I'll give you the best information I can give you. Oh, Love Sky 9. Yeah, yeah, let me know your zodiac signs. I'm Virgo. Well, at least my sun sign is Virgo. So what other sun signs we have in here? That's a great question, Love Sky 9. My sun sign is Virgo, but my whole entire chart is ruled by water though. Okay. Monique Range, Aries Sun. Okay. So your sun is exalted. Natalie, my connection went out again. I don't know what's happening. My connection seems to be bad, but so like again, I probably won't stay on the live stream for too much longer. I just want to answer a few more questions for you guys that stayed. But Monique Range, that's good. Your sun is exalted. The sun loves being in Aries. Okay, the sun is ruled by Leo, of course, but it loves being in Aries because the sun represents the hero of the story. Okay, the sun is your hero. The sun is what is your pointed star, what you're trying to get to. So when you have Aries there, because Aries, what does the Aries represent? Aries represents that warrior, the one that stands independent. So that's why Sun exalts in Aries, because Sun is the hero. It wants to be that independent person that has the staff in front that's ready to go and save his people. Okay. So 777, Sun in Leo. Your sun is at home. That means your sun is chilling. Your sun has its feet up. Your sun is comfortable. You have a comfortable sense of self. Okay. Even though they say Leo suns, they have a lot of ego, but that's good because you have self preservation. Remember, the sun in Leo It's I mean the sun, the ego, because the sun also represents the ego. That's your sense of self. Okay, Monique, you have Leo and you have a Leo moon. Okay, that's very interesting in what as well. Uh, but I like this Capricorn sun. I like this sun talk. I'm gonna get to the moon in a little bit. The Capricorn sun. Okay, so see, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Okay, love sky nine. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is known as an enemy of the sun. Okay, see, in the storyline, there's always that villain, there's always that hero, right? The sun represents the hero, Saturn represents the villain. This is why when you look at a chart, Saturn is always at all the way at the bottom. Okay, when you look at across, right? The top one is the sun. The one all the way at the bottom is Saturn. Is directly behind Saturn's directly behind the sun, represents the enemy of the sun. So sometimes Capricorn has a little bit of trouble being on the sun. Okay, there's a little bit of darkness again because Saturn, a little bit of coldness. Capricorns are known to be cold, right? So you're putting cold energy on the sun, so it kind of fizzles out. So just less self-preservation here. Okay, most Capricorn suns, uh, they lose the sense of self, right? Same thing with Libra suns. Okay, but see, with Capricorn sun is they lose the sense of self and put the self in work. This is why Capricorns are known as real hard workers. They put everything into their work. They don't want to think about, sitting down and, I like that emoji because Saturn represents the villain, but doesn't mean Saturn is negative, doesn't mean Saturn is evil like they love to say. It just means it's a feminine energy. Saturn represents that hardcore feminine energy. Okay. And the sun represents that hardcore masculine energy. This is why, like I said, this is why it loves being in Aries. Now, Saturn loves being in Libra. Okay, because like I said, the sun also falls down with Libra as well. This is why I say Capricorn and Libra don't really do too well in the sun. All right, but Saturn loves Libra, and Saturn is comfortable in Capricorn because it's at home. Okay, it loves being in Saturn loves being in Libra because Libra is known as the judge. All right, people have a misconception about Libra. They think about Libra as being the lover, they think about Libra as being the charmer and all that. That's in a sense true because Libra is about balance. That's it. But it represents the judge, though. We have to remember this. Libra is representation of Anubis. What happens in Egyptology when they say you die? You meet Anubis and he presents you the scales, showing you the negative you did and the positive you did. This is what Libra represents. So when the sun in return hits Libra in the fall, why do you think they call it the fall? The fall of the sun, where the sun gets judged by Anubis, the scales, and goes into the underworld. The underworld, where Saturn's in control of the underworld. Okay. But my Sag rising balances me, and I am more positive than my fellow Caps I'm around. Yeah. Sagittarius rising will put you in a positive mood. Sagittarius is known for being jolly. It's ruled by Jupiter, the jolly one, the positive one, the prosperous one. So that's a good balance. And again, not saying that Capricorn is negative. It just has a different perspective. That's all, a perspective that we might not understand. Natalie, I thank you for still being here. Dorian, you have the same birthday as me. We're both, my birthday is September 22nd too. Shout out to you, my brother. That's what's up. I can talk all day about the Virgo Libra cusp. Because again, that's my birthday, September 22nd. Okay. We got a special thing going on, Dorian. We are a special type of individual. Any cusp person. Okay. Anybody born on the cusp. Natalie, your Aries Sun, Gemini Moon, and Virgo Ascendant. Okay, so you got that Mercury up there. All right. Now the Gemini again, Aries Sun, Aries. I mean the Sun exalts in Aries, so you got that powerful sense of self. Okay, but that Gemini Moon, no. That Gemini on the Moon makes the inner self chaotic. Okay. Mostly Earth in my natal chart. Yeah, we got to do the I would love Natalie. I would love to do that chart with you. Let me know when you want to do that. Okay? Let me know when you want to start that chart. We can get it set up. Okay? So Nicole C, thank you for coming to the live stream. Okay? Again, and guys, I'm not gonna stay too long because for some reason my connection keeps messing up. I don't know what's wrong. Again, it might be Mercury retrograde. And I do have a session later on today. I have astrology. No, I have some session. I have to look at my notes. But again, I thank you all for coming in the live stream. Um, is there any is there any other questions? Okay. Emeralds of Wisdom, you're asking, can you do charts if you don't know your birth time? Yes, you can, but you'll be missing some information, but you can still get quality information. Okay. Emeralds of Wisdom, if you do want a chart reading, I'll give you a discount because you don't know your birth time. Okay. I'll give you a discount because you can still get a lot of information. Okay. But it's just pieces of it you're not going to be able to get. All right, so Emeralds of Wisdom, if you want to chart reading, my email is in the description, occulthealing22@gmail.com. Hit me up now and I can get you I'm booked up for today and tomorrow, and I don't usually do sessions on Saturday and Sunday, but I might do and make an exception for you. We might be able to do Saturday. But I'll give you a discount. So email me now, because since you don't know your birth time, I'll give you a discount for that. Email me now saying that you would like an astrology reading, and I'll get that done for you. Okay, Nicole, your moon Pisces are sad. Aries Sun in the 8th house, Natalie. That's very interesting. Aries Sun in the 8th house. Okay, so that means, remember, what is the 8th house? The 8th house is the original house of Scorpio. Okay. So this is, I know they like to talk about this is the house of other people's finances and stuff like that, but it goes deeper than this. I call this the house of secrets. I call this the house of the occult, also the house of deep dark sexuality. So what your son is doing, Natalie, is illuminating these topics, telling you to go there. Okay, telling you to travel there, telling you you're going to find your sense of self in these topics of the occult, in the topics of of deep sexuality, because that's what the 8th house represents. Of course, like I said, it also does represent other people's finances, but I like to go into the deeper level. Okay, I would have to see your whole entire chart. Okay, so please, Natalie, set up that chart reading with me. And we will get that done. I will look at your whole entire chart and we will figure it out. So you're asking, do you agree that it is important to focus on your love life and everything else will fall into place, or vice versa? Interested in your opinion. Nicole C, it really depends personally on your situation. Okay, because your love life is a very, very important part of your life. Don't let other people tell you any different. This is the reason why you have the ability to love, because it's very, very important to your mental health. Okay, I said in one of my videos, when you don't express your love for a long period of time, your brain, your mental capacity starts to deteriorate. Literally, we're here to love, guys. We have to remember that. So, but it all depends on the type of person that you are. All right, are you the one that's always out here searching for somebody? Or are you the one that's always secluded and introverted? Because if you're always secluded and introverted, I'm going to tell you to go out. Point blank, period. Okay. And if you're always out searching for somebody, I'm going to tell you to take a break and come to yourself. So it all depends on the person that you are. Are you the person that's always out here searching for somebody to date, going from one person to the next, or are you the person that's secluded and fearful of relationships all the time? If you're fearful of relationships, you're secluded all the time, you're running away from people that like you and stuff like that, that means you need to go out. You need to do the opposite of what you're doing always. Okay. Uh, okay, I have Capricorn Sun, Rising Sun, Pisces Moon. Same. Okay. So yeah, Nicole C, I hope that helps you out a little bit. Do the opposite. Do the opposite. And of course, if you need help, if you need guidance, one-on-one guidance, like I tell everybody, you can set up a session with me, codehealing22@gmail.com. I am still doing sessions for now. Okay, I think I'm only going to be doing sessions for another week or two. I'm not too sure until I start this project. And then all sessions are going to have to wait until I'm done that project, which will probably be a month or two. Okay. So you're saying, I don't think I search, but I attract the wrong people, but that's something in me. Well, again, when it comes to attraction, remember, we have to take responsibility for what we attract. We're our reality. Okay. A lot of us like to point the finger at somebody else. That shows your maturity level. When you see people pointing the finger at other people all the time, or another sex, saying all women are bad, all women suck, all men suck, all that stuff that you hear all the time, that shows their maturity level. They're not mature people. They can't take responsibility for what they attract. Okay. So, Nicole, just make sure you're understanding that in order to attract better, you got to have a higher frequency. Okay. What I find out a lot of times is that people that attract the wrong people, uh, the specific ones, they have this thing about disliking other people. They'd be like, oh, I just hate being around people. Remember, you can never hide anything with your energy. You're always going to give off energy. So whatever is in your mind, what you're thinking, how you feel about others, you're going to express that to others. And in return, you're going to get reactions. Okay. If you express, protege will, you're saying, if you express don't the love within you, your brain starts to deteriorate. That puts new meaning to the power of love for real. Yes. If you're not expressing love, and this is intimacy as well, guys. Remember, this is intimacy as well. You need intimacy. You're here for that. Okay? You're not here to be by yourself. I'm sorry. All right? You're not here to be by yourself. You're here to love another, to connect with others, to build with others, to inspire others, to be inspired by others. Okay? You're here to make connections. You're here to uplift something. You're not here to run away. I have to repeat this all the time because in the spiritual community, we're always talking about running away, right? We got to be by yourself. There's energy vampires. I know I repeat this so many times, but I want you guys to get it. Okay. I want you guys to get it. Because guess what? You're weaker alone. You're more vulnerable alone. So, of course, they're going to have this message where you should be alone and your energy should be weak because this is how you become more vulnerable when you're by yourself. Okay. Because you're like a battery. When you get around other positive batteries, in return, it becomes an energy that is like no other. Okay, just imagine if we all came together, all with the same mind, all the same positivity, and we said, you know what, we're going to start a business. That business would thrive like no other, way farther than any business we could do individually. Okay, we could impact the world way farther than anything we can do individually. All right, we are strong when we come together. The more positive minds, the more positive batteries we gather together, the stronger we become. You're vulnerable by yourself. So of course, the main message is going to be alone. They know what they're doing. Okay, remember, I'm not trying to put fear onto people, but still, there is an opposition going on. Okay. Oh, Ashley's in the live chat. Hey, how have you been? It's been a while, Ashley. Let me know in the chat how you've been. Been a long time. Thank you for coming into the live stream, even though the live stream's about to end soon. Um, but Natalie, you're saying I emailed you already. We'll email you again. Yeah, please email me again so we can set this session up. Okay. Uh Kai, thank you. I know. I'm sorry my live stream kept getting cut off. I don't know what's going on. It must be the Mercury retrograde, guys, but it kept getting cut off, and I apologize. And I thank you all for all those people that have been, sticking around this whole entire time. I wish I could have really explained more. But Nicole, you're saying there's a lot of negative people around me, mostly family, distancing myself and feeling better. Right. Now, of course, negative people, people that no longer serve you, that's the people you want to cut out. Okay. So, um, what you got to do is attract the people that you do need in your reality. That's the key point. Okay. The key point is to attract the people that you do need around you. So, in return, shedding that negativity. Remember, I was explaining about the death card earlier. When I was saying what the death card represents, it represents um, destroying the old self. It doesn't represent your physical death. Okay. Um, doesn't represent your physical death. Represents shedding the old you, shedding the past, because you cannot become something new unless you destroy the old. All right, you got to kick past the old. Okay, so in order to attract, think about the things that you've been doing. Think about your habits. What are some habits that you have? You may have to switch some deep rooted habits. You know, write out everything that you do. You want to be aware of yourself. Everybody in the live stream, right? You should always study yourself. Yourself is, you are your biggest source of information, but you got to learn how to study yourself. I tell people having a diary every day at the end of the day, write exactly how you felt, what you went through, your ideas, and be totally honest with yourself. Okay, nobody has to see it. It's just between you and you. Write it out. Okay, write out everything that you felt that day, your ups and downs, something that pissed you off, something that made you happy. And then once you wrote it, don't look at it again. Okay, don't look at it until a week later. But remember, you want to do this every day, because what you're going to notice when you go through the pages of your so-called diary, you're going to see a pattern. You're going to notice, okay, these are the things that have a positive impact upon me, and these are the things that have a have a negative impact upon me. Of course, you want to shed the negativities away and focus more on the positive. This is how you learn yourself. So study yourself. Study how you react to things. All right, when you get around certain people and things tick you off or make you happy, question yourself, okay, what just happened here? Okay, so study. Yeah, Ashley, thank you for coming on. Yeah, it's been a while, man. So I'm glad you're doing well, and I'm glad you're keeping your energy up. So, yeah, if you have time, contact me later. Contact me on IG, or you could email me and we could talk later. Nicole, you're saying I have to become more aware and keep quiet about things. Okay. Telling my fam my problems that used to be against me. Natalie, introverts never want to hear go out. I know, but you got to do it. Extroverts need to come in, introverts need to go out. Okay, point blank, period. You have to do what's uncomfortable for you. So, whatever you're comfortable with, that means you got to do the opposite. All right. So if you're the person who's out all the time, who needs to be around people all the time, nope, you got to come in and you got to sit alone and learn the self a little bit more. For all you introverts out there that want to be by yourself all the time, nope, you got to go out. You got to socialize. You got to get your energy up, because your energy will be weak if you're not causing friction to yourself. Remember, think about when you go to the gym for the first time, your body aches and stuff because you haven't been working your body out. It's the same thing energetically. If you haven't been out amongst people, amongst negative situations, your energy is not going to become stronger. Okay. Ashley, yeah, keeping. I'm trying to tell you. Um, Definitely. Of course, a dream journal is powerful, but also that daily journey is powerful. Study thyself. Okay. You are your biggest source of information. All right. Only you can do it. Again, I can help for everybody that's in the live stream, I can help you out. But only you can accomplish that. Okay. So I'm gonna answer a few more questions, okay? But I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. I know it's because the live stream kept messing up, and I'll try to come on either tomorrow or Saturday. Okay, can you explain what you mean by people that no longer serve you? Protege will. What I mean is people that are no longer making an impact upon you, that are so-called negative people. When you look at somebody, protege will, when you look at somebody, you have to be totally honest, okay? You have to look at this person and say, is this person bringing me up or bringing me down? Because there is no in between. All right. We have to be honest. We have to be real. When next time you look at somebody, now, are they overall negative or are they overall positive? Because nobody's perfectly positive, nobody's perfectly negative. You know, we all have our ups and downs. But how are they affecting you? Is this a person that's always dragging you down, always bringing you in a bad mood? Okay, that's the one you need to discard. That's what I mean. They no longer serve you. Right. Both introvert and extrovert learn to figure out the fears and live there. Kai, thank you. Thank you. Again, any last minute question before I go? Again, all you people that want those astrology readings, email me. My email is in the description of this video. Okay. Venus and Aquarius in the sixth house is a bit of a doozy, single for 3 years. Well, your Venus and Aquarius, Natalie, just means everything takes work, not even just for your love life, but your creativity, expressing your creativity the way that you desire, because Venus and Aquarius is different. Okay. They always call Aquarius the odd one, the different one. Okay. And then you put it in the house of work. All right. The house of work and health. Okay. So again, we can talk deeper because, like I said, I do have to go, and I wish I could stay longer, and I wish the live stream wasn't getting messed up so much, and I wouldn't have had to waste so much time getting back on. But again, I thank you all for coming in the live stream. Um, any of you, like I said, any of you want sessions, any of you want personal consultations, one-on-one consultations, I have ones on detox, health, and weight loss. I have astrology readings. I have tarot readings. I have ones teaching you how to make money from home and make money online, so you do not have to work a job and you do not have to worry about being stressed out a lot. Okay, and you can focus on your spirituality and focus on the things that you love. Okay. Um, so one last question: how do you let go of the ones that don't serve you, especially with children involved? That is very tricky. All right, that's something deep rooted. Okay, but the trust me, the answer will be within you. All right, but again, if you need personal guidance, you can set a consultation with me. All right, Jadong 81, I believe. I hope I'm saying that right. But I can, I can get on the phone with you for a couple hours, and I can literally listen to your what's going on, give you my personal advice one-on-one. So set a session up with me, and that's for anybody. Again, I thank you. I love you all. I appreciate the support. Like I said, the free ebook is coming. Okay, the free ebook is coming. Give me a couple of months, guys. It's going to be, again, just to reiterate, go over overview. The free ebook is going to be on how to truly balance the four worlds. This is your physical world, your emotional world, your mental world, and your spiritual world. I'm gonna give it all into a compact. I'm saying around 200 pages, all compacted. All right, all condensed information, step-by-step guides. Okay. So again, thank you for coming in the live stream. For all you want those sessions, consultations, personal guidance, email me at the email in the description of coathealing22@gmail.com. I love you all. Peace, one love, namaste, hotep, whatever it is. Stay empowered, stay with a high vibration. I will see you next time.